looking just like one of those crazy cartoons where you can pull all this stuff out, like those clowns be pulling out ladders out of this mug. Yeah, I had a ladder in that mug too. I had a ladder in there too. Small ladder though, not one of them, just a step ladder. All right, and you lay everything flat. The table you can break down, and everything is flat. Boom, boom. All right, then you put the vacuum cleaner on top of that with the microfiber towels. Blah 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 blah. Everything fits. Okay. So it may look like I don't have, because when I went out to detail certain people's cars, it was looking at like, how in the world is he going to clean this car? But then they seen the end result, and they were just flabbergasted, because it was like creating a miracle. And then I called my ride, and I was off to the next one. Off to the next one. All right, let's break down my trips. Let me tell you what happened, all right? My trips, because I want you to understand. Because when you hire someone, because I don't think you should be working this yourself, but if that's what you would like to do to make some extra bread, that's cool. However, it works better as a second form of income. All right? Because it's like instant job. All you need is the cars. Once you get the cars, you're ready to roll. You know what I'm saying? So, the first trip, I had to go from Durham to Raleigh. It cost me $20 from Durham to Raleigh. Now, the detail was for $100, so I already lost $20. I got $80 in this thing, all right? And then I had to, let's take out for the chemicals. Now, the chemicals that I use on the car, it was really only like maybe like $2. But I put $10 down here. All right? I put $10 down here. And I came home with $70. All right? Or rather, when I finished that detail, $70 in my pocket, everything is done. Now I got to get from Raleigh to Durham. Or Raleigh to my next appointment, which is in Durham. All right? That cost me $25. That cost me $25. All right? Again, we had another $100 detail. Or car wash, whatever you want to call it. All right? Now, and again, $10 for chemicals. Let's just say, right? $10. I ended up with $65 at the end of that detail. Then I went to another trip, right? But it was in Durham, and it was much closer, right? So I'm learning. I'm moving faster, and I'm learning as I'm going. Okay? And this trip only cost me $10. Now, to my advantage, I have Lyft and I have Uber on my app on my phone at the same time. So I'm comparing prices when I want to leave, right? Sometimes Uber is lower, sometimes Lyft is lower, and vice versa, right? But you got to be able to see which one is which, all right? Next. My next trip, it cost me $15. I made 85 off of it, minus the chemicals, 75. My last trip was to in Durham, but what I did was I went from my last appointment, which is $100. I went from there, then I went to the mall, all right, because I wasn't dirty. All right, I did like 5 cars, and I wasn't dirty, and then I had a pocket full of money, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the mall real quick, right? And that cost me $20 to get from that customer house to the mall back home. All right, so at the end of the day, I ended up with about $320, anywhere between $320 and $350 for that day. All right, 5 car washes. I started at 10. It took me 7 hours. I started at 10 in the morning, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ended up, 5 o'clock I was done. I got home around 6:30, something like that. And actually, this is what I did. My kids, my children, they were like, hey, Dad, what's for dinner? We're going to eat. You ain't got home yet. I called Uber Eats. Boom, boom. They was at the front door before I even got home while I'm in an Uber, right? So it's like being in multiple places at the same time. Omnipresent is what they call it, right? Being everywhere at the same time, but technically, 2 places, 3 places at the same time. All right, but I digress. So let me keep going. All right. So now, my timing per detail was very important. It was very important. And all of this is in the training video as I go through it. My timing per detail was very important. I had to break it down 45 minutes to an hour. All right? Wash, wax, shampoo. All right? This is my basic car wash. Now, we're not shampooing like extract, and you can bring an extractor because there's enough room, at least it was enough room in my suitcase to bring my small extractor if I wanted to. If I wanted to, but I didn't need it. You know, I don't need the extractor. But you could, okay? And it works great, all right? 45 minutes, all right? So when I'm done and I'm gone. So what I did was to keep my timing good, I knew how long it would take for Uber to get here and pick me up, all right? Let's say it takes 20 minutes. So in my last 20 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and get in contact with the customer because they're going to want to talk to me for a second. All right, at least 20 minutes. All right, and I'm kind of like not rushing through the conversation, but getting straight to the point. Get straight to the point. They have checked the vehicle over. My Uber's on the way. By the time he put the money in my hand, my stuff is already packed, which only takes me like 1 minute. All right, because everything you just wrap up, put it back in the suitcase. Right, just simply close your briefcase and you gone. All right. By the time they finish, I got my money, I'm in the car, I'm gone. I'm at my next appointment in the next 15, 20 minutes. And I'm sitting in the back seat, sipping on margaritas. No, I'm not sipping on margaritas. I'm sitting in the back seat and I'm just drinking some water. I'm chilling. Like, let them do all the driving, man. Drop me off at the XYZ, right? And then I was done. All right. Here's a good question. How did you get the customers? It's a question, right? How are you going to get the customers for this type of business structure? All right? Getting the help is one thing. You can go to Indeed.com. I don't suggest you could hire TT, Man, and Mook and them. You could hire them. I don't suggest you do it. From my past, hiring friends and family just don't work. It just don't work. It's best to hire someone you don't know, let them know what's going on, and then go from there. All right, now, a question is going to be like, what if they steal your equipment? Number one, you sell them the equipment. That's what you do. All right. If you can follow me, you sell them the equipment. Okay? You sell them the equipment. And if you want to rent it out to them, you can rent out the equipment to them too. Okay? Only thing they need is dirty cars. All right? You can rent it out to them. Now, let's say they steal it. Well, you have insurance on it. You file a police report. You get their Social Security number, their information when you first hire them. Right? You go ahead and, take their fingerprints, everything. Take it on downtown. Right? So if it comes to a point where they're going to steal from you, number one, you get your money back from the insurance company. Number two, they're going to arrest homie. And then you're going to prosecute him. And then the court is going to make him pay you back again. That's what's going to happen. Right? So you make sure they're not going to double cross you. They're not going to double cross me. I don't even talk about it. All right. How do you get the clientele? You have to build your clientele. It's not an easy thing to do, to find a dirty car. I'm sure if you look right outside, there's probably 10 dirty cars right in front of you. And if you work at a place where there's a lot of people, then those are your clients, man. Those are your clients. It'd be cool to have your full-time job. You know that your main income is coming in, your main flow of income is coming in, and then you have this second flow of income coming in with hardly no work. All right? Because let's say we hired TT. All right? You hired TT, and TT is doing a phenomenal job. He has the training videos. He knows everything. I'm going to break down exactly what comes in the package. He has the training videos. He has everything. He's phenomenal. And you want TT to create another customer for you or for himself, all right? Because the business grows hand in hand, all right? You can grow the business on social media all day long, all right? It is a huge new concept, all right? You can grow social media all day long. However, being a business owner, going out and talking to people would actually help your business too, all right? Days where you off, you can go and build up your clientele. It takes 30 days to capture 100 people, all right? You don't have to do the 100 calls at one time. You just got to get 100 commitments from your friends, families, and loved ones, all right? If you can get 100 people to give you $100, that's 10 grand. All right, another way to get more customers is an email list. You can buy an email list. Again, we're looking for 100 people to give us $100. All right? Consistently is the keyword. When I used to do deals with Living Social, Groupon, all these different coupon companies, they would email probably like, when I made big money, I made $30,000 in, when was it? Like 2 months? I made $30,000 in 2 months. Not doing this strategy, but $30,000 in 2 months with Living Social in them. All right. Now they made $30,000 too. Okay. Because they split everything 50-50. Right. And which is still smart. Right. This is where I'm going with the concept. However, this is what they did. They email. All right. So they have an email list, let's say of 150,000 people. Right there at your location, right? There are companies that will sell you email lists, all right? Right there where you are. Now, from my experience, you want to go with a trusted company, okay? A trusted company. Because email is just an email, man. You might end up with 100,000 emails of going nowhere, fake, just nothing. No one does anything with them, but you want to build it consistently, all right? Another way to do it, again, we got Facebook, all right? We're going to give away a 50% off, a free exterior detail with an interior, with the purchase of a detail, all right? Or something that you're going to give something to get something, all right? And mainly what you want is their email address. TT is going to beast mode the detail. Like I said, TT should go out there and do a great, phenomenal job on the detail, okay? He should dress a certain way, look a certain way. You should get a certain result from the customer, right? Which ultimately will be money, all right? And another client, because we got to keep selling, because we want to sell to their friends, their relationship, grandma, them, cousin. We want to keep going, keep selling. And the perfect way to do this through automation, all right? You want automation where I don't have to do a whole lot of work, all right? We want it automated, right? We want TT to work, and that's it, all right? Or TT, man, move, all of them that you got working for you, right? Because you have different separate kits. You will run circles around the average detailer that has a big truck and has all the wonderful things because you can get there faster. Your cars come out cleaner. Your details are faster. It's called running a circle around them. You just keep running circles around them. Okay. Now, I will tell you this. You need to accept credit cards. All right? Accept credit cards, which is cool. With this package, it comes with a website where you can take online booking, and the website will take the credit card payment for you, because we're doing residual. We're doing like agreements. We're doing contracts with our clients where we're detailing the car once a month, twice a month, 3 times a month for the whole year. All right? That's what we really want. We want residual. We want it to where the money comes out of their account into our account. Just like that. All right? You want it to where now it's in my account. Now I can pay TT, Moo, and Man, and I don't have to leave my place. I can just 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. Everyone's paid.